product claims. We got some heavy rains going from Indiana to Pennsylvania. So hang out with us and see how it goes. I want you to know that if I can't be close to you, I settle for the ghost of you. I miss you more than life. Good morning. It has been a couple of days. I ain't been feeling good. I think my kids got me sick when I was at home for Nana's birthday. But anyways, we are here at this Nestle. I kept wanting to say Hershey. At this Nestle here in Anderson, Indiana. Picked up this load late last night. And about to head to Bedford, Pennsylvania. It's only about a 7-hour drive. 7 hours, 15 minutes, something like that. So yeah, we're about to head out and do that. I have been out running the last couple of days. I just ain't been feeling good, so I didn't feel like recording and editing and all of that. And obviously I had a fever and a headache and chest was hurting, and yeah, it was a mess. But I'm feeling a little bit better. Still not 100%, but definitely feeling a lot better than I was. And so, yeah, feeling good enough to feel like recording and editing. So, anyways, we're going to head out here on the road, head towards Bedford, and we'll check back in with y'all here shortly. Up here, right up, soon, I don't know if you can really see it, as soon as we get past this overpass, it's the Nestle Bunny, the Nesquik Bunny. That's where I was at. Right there on the left with the blue sign, the Nesquik Bunny. I always like that sign when I come past it. I just think it's cool. It's nostalgic. Reminds me of when I was a kid, drinking chocolate milk, strawberry milk. That's a nice W9 right there. I like the rear fenders on there and the fat pipes. That's slick. I love the windows on that W9. All the windows up top. I don't know what they call it. I call them like skylights, but they're slick. Alright, we are coming through Ohio, and it has started to rain. Not bad though, it's just a little sprinkle. If it seems like it's gonna start picking up, I might pull over and spray some Rain-X on my window shield. I love that Rain-X, especially in this truck. Wiper settings for like what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. But like I've got two intermittent settings. Full blast and then super full blast. So, like, when it's just a little sprinkle, my wipers are always either like too high or too low, and that bothers me. My Peterbilts had a bunch of settings, like a car does. Well, I guess all cars don't. Some cheap cars only have a couple of little intermittent settings, but stopped and grabbed us some fuel real quick. And threw a little air in one of my tires. It wasn't real low, but part of my OCD, it was like 4 or 5 pounds lower than its counterpart, and so it was bothering me. I got this that's that beeping sound right now. It's got little readers on the tractor wheels that tell me the tire pressure, and one of them was lower than the rest. The thing always beeps in the wintertime when I first start driving, because I run my pressures a little lower in the winter. So when they get cold, they read under, and then once they warm up, they get up to 90, 95-ish. And that thing will start beeping when they drop below 90, I believe is what it is. So I don't put them up to 95, 100, 110 in the winter like I do in the summer, because in the winter situations, lower pressure is better traction. So and then if I was to put them at 110 or whatever cold, then they're gonna get up to 115 or so warm. So I don't do that in the winter. Just so I have better traction for winter-like conditions. But anyways, we got us some fuel. Got a little air in our tire, and got some. I sprayed some Rain-X on the windshield. I have a hose that attaches to my red airline, my trailer, the main air supply. And what it does is you disconnect it from the trailer, and then it's got a glad hand, so it just goes together like putting the airline on the trailer, but you're just putting the airline to an airline. And then on the other end has the the air nozzle to air up the tire. So when you feed, supply air like you're supplying to the trailer, it supplies it to that line, and you can air up your tires with it. But it generally doesn't have the pressure of like the compressors at the truck stops. It's actually better than some truck stops. Some truck stops have crappy compressors. The air pressure sucks. But for the most part, I'm going to use the truck stops airline, and I just keep that for in cases of emergency. So, but anyways, I'm rambling. We're about, a little under, about 2.5 hours from the receiver. Our appointment's at 8:30. When we first left, we were looking at being there about 6:30 because I like to give myself a couple of hours. But I stopped once to use the restroom. I've had to let Mackie out a couple of times. They just got fuel, so we're looking at about 7:45 for an arrival time. I shouldn't have to stop anymore. I don't think I'm going through anywhere with severe traffic, so shouldn't have any hang-ups. We should be right on with what the GPS is saying. So we are going to boogie on down and get there. We are now in West Virginia, Mountain Mama. Take me home, country roads. I love coming into West Virginia. It is old and country and cool. It reminds me of, like, I don't know, it just puts me in the mind of like George Washington, 1776, that type of stuff. Old buildings and whatnot. All the brick. About to go right through the mountain. And I love tunnels. I've always loved tunnels. Tunnels are cool. It's an old tunnel too. Over like some of these old little towns, all the houses and buildings and whatnot up on the hills and down in the valleys, and it's just cool. On this side of the mountain there ain't nothing, but before we came through, or like kind of like over there to the left, yeah, like that. All the little mountains, or the houses all on the side of the hill and stuff. I love that about West Virginia. That's so cool to me. And then a lot of the towns are like really old, but like super old brick buildings and like the old warehouses and factories and stuff from back in the day that are still there, like along the rivers. It's just cool. I don't know exactly, because it's been a while since I came through here, so I don't know if we're necessarily going to pass through any of the cool stuff or not. But I think so though. I know where I first started this little clip before we went through the tunnel. When you're coming the other way, you can see a lot of it. I mean, there was some going this way, but when you're coming the other way, you can really see it. Houses are like right there. I would hate to live right there next to the interstate like that. Alright, we got us to bypass. Yeah, and then that rain too. But yeah, when you're coming the other way though, you can really kind of see a lot of the old brick warehouses, and old factories and stuff. But I like West Virginia. Reminds me of what's it called? Hatfields and McCoys. West Virginia and Kentucky. if I remember correctly. But anyways, that's what it reminds me of. I just think it's cool. I wanted to. I wish it wasn't raining. Because I would have really been able to catch more of that before we went through the tunnel. But oh well, there's some houses way up there on the cliff. That's cool. But all right, yeah, we'll keep on boogieing on down and headed towards Pennsylvania. Old country town down there. I love it. Look at that fog. Like I'm driving into a cloud. That's cool, all the fog in the trees like that. Wipers are driving me nuts because I don't want them to stay on, but I don't have a setting for where I need them. I hate this truck. I cannot wait until I'm able to get my own truck and get out of this stupid lease. I hate this truck. Passion. Right. There's nothing about this truck that I like. Alright. Yeah, nothing at all. I've gotten used to it, but I do not hate it any less. But yeah, that rain picked up quite a bit, and now we got a bunch of stupids out here on the road. Come on, learn how to merge, people. Then you see that they doing 20 mile an hour and then just take off instead of speeding up with all that lane they had back there as an acceleration lane to speed up. People, I don't know. It's like every year drivers get worse and worse. But anyways, we're gonna keep headed to Bedford. We made it to Pennsylvania. I don't know what this guy's doing. He's being stupid. But we made it to Pennsylvania, about an hour from the receiver. I don't know why this guy's going 30 miles an hour. But I really don't understand what is wrong with people. They need to just stop giving any old body a driver's license. This is wild. People are dangerous out here on this road because they do not know how to drive. It's crazy. But anyways, we're in Pennsylvania, about an hour from Bedford, and boogieing along. We gotta do this weird old loop-de-loop to stay on 70, I guess. I don't know, that's weird. We were on 70, been on 70. Now we gotta do this weird old loop-de-loop to stay on 70, which is odd. I know it's like we're getting on the turnpike, but I don't know, it's just weird that this is how you stay on 70. The highways out here though are always weird. Everywhere out here on the East Coast. I hate coming out here, actually. Pennsylvania is kind of like, it's better than like Jersey, New York, and all that stuff, but it still sucks. But yeah, Pennsylvania is weird. It's like East Coast mixed with South. It's weird. Now when you get to like Philly and stuff like that, it's definitely, you know, like the East Coast. But then like out in the country, you think you were, you know, in Virginia or Kentucky somewhere. It's weird. But anyways, yeah, we're about an hour from the receiver and gonna keep on keeping on. More tunnels. Oh my goodness, I hate that stupid thing. It picks up like water. Like I'm hugging the left, the line on the left-hand side. I'm nowhere near the line on the right side, and it's buzzing. Oh, I hate that stupid thing. But yeah, it'll pick up cracks in the road. I don't know what it was picking up, the water. I don't know what it was picking up, but I'm nowhere near that line. But anyways, yeah, tunnels. I love tunnels. I think I might come through one more. I'm not sure though. I know there is another tunnel up ahead. I'm just not sure if my exit is before or after that tunnel. But I do know there's another one. There's a curve right here at the end of it. I know this used to really freak me out when I first started coming out here to Pennsylvania. When I come out this tunnel, this curve just seemed a lot sharper than what it is when I first started driving. It used to freak me out. So when I first started driving a truck, but it didn't take me long to get used to it though. But anyways, that was my tunnel. So we're about 30 minutes out from the receiver. So get on down 70, take exit 146, and then we'll be about 10, 12 miles from the receiver once we get off the exit. Our receiver, about a mile and a half up here on the road, on the left-hand side of the road. These roads are like slushy, slippery. They just look wet, but I don't know if maybe real this time. It had taken me like 30 miles the wrong way on the right highway. Yeah, I don't know what was going on with that GPS. I plugged it into my Hammer app, and yeah, it showed me I was 30 miles the wrong way. So I flipped around, and yeah, we're here now. I knew it didn't look right because I've been here before. When I make this right here, I'm gonna come to a light. I think this right here. Then when I cross the light, it takes you right on into Walmart. Yeah, that's where I'm at. Yeah, go up the exit here. I'll come up to this light, and as soon as I cross that light, I'll be at Walmart. They used to didn't let people do this right here. Maybe they still don't. Maybe those people just are doing what they want. But yeah, they used to not couldn't park there. And especially these people up here across the light on the left, Walmart has never let people park. There used to be like a turnout up here on the right where those cones are that we could park at a while ago. I actually do remember that because it tripped me out because most Walmarts don't have things like that. It's still kind of there, right there to the right. A couple of trucks could fit in there, but yeah, they've been blocked that off a while ago. But we are here, and we're gonna throw our coat on, get checked in, and see what they want us to do. Pull all the way up here to this good old stop sign. Throw my coat on and see what they want me to do. Stand by, I shall return. Alright, they gave us a door right away, which is nice. And we're just 2 doors down from the central receiving office, which is also nice. So we don't have to walk far in this cold. It's cold and wet. And either one of those by themselves sucks, but together it really sucks. One of the weird Walmarts where the central receiving is like in the middle. They're usually like off in the corner. Like I'd say 90% of all Walmarts are set up exactly the same. Then you got a few of them that it's in the center of the exterior wall. And then you've got a couple of them that it's like all the way like in the back, like way back in the corner. But 90% of them is like an L shape. And come on, buddy, come on. Let these guys walk past. It's cold. I don't want them waiting on me. But yeah, like 90% of them is like an L shape. And yeah, it's like where the 2 lines for the L's meet. is where receiving office is. But I'm just glad that I'm right here by the office and I don't have to walk far. Am I centered? No. I think I was good the first time. I'd probably be okay, but my OCD, I like to be perfectly centered. Either one of those times would have probably, well, I know would have been good for the ramp to lay down, but my OCD won't allow it. I got to be perfectly centered, or it bothers me. But alright, we already opened our doors, we are backed in. Now I gotta drop this trailer, pull up a couple feet and go check in and receive it. Alright, just over 2 hours to get me unloaded, which is about average, especially for a Walmart. But there was a claim, there was some shortage, which isn't a big deal. There's nothing I can do about that. But there is overage, which was left on the trailer. It's like a whole pallet. 152 cases of what I believe is some creamer. But I gotta wait for them to tell me what to do with it. And I'm not gonna do anything with it. They would tell me what, like if I could throw it away or if they're gonna donate it or whatever, but either way, I'm not touching it. It's a whole pallet. Like if it's 1 or 2 cases and they say toss it, I'll toss it. But a whole pallet, I'm not touching it. So they're gonna have to figure out what they want to do with it. Sometimes they have us take it to one of the shippers' facilities. So I don't know what they're gonna do. I have to wait for them to tell me, but that won't be until the morning. So we'll wait until then to figure it out. But let me go in here and check out with them, and we'll head out, find us somewhere to park. All right, we just parked on the exit ramp right here. I'm gonna lay it down and wait for them to tell me what I gotta do with this product in the morning. I'm tired. I hate dealing with these stupid claims when they leave product on the trailer. But it is what it is, part of the job. So I guess we're gonna end it here, but I appreciate y'all kicking it with me today. It's been fun as always. And I hope everyone out there has a blessed day and stays blessed. And I love y'all, and we will catch you guys next time.